I wish I knew in high school, yeah. Life ain't gotta like you, yeah.
What up, though? Big homie, the podcast, man. Very excited to bring you, man, the beautiful, the talented, the very smart. Done already taught me a lot in about 10 minutes. Miss Sarah Howell. Introduce yourself and your product.
Hi everybody, I'm Sarah, also known as SJ. I am the CEO and founder of SJ Secret Seductions.
Midday lover, calling me up, see I can be your midday lover.
Which is in a lingerie and adult novelty line. I also am an aspiring sex coach and sex therapist, so I host classes and things to help women and men embrace their sexuality, get in tune with things that they want to try as far as sex is concerned, give advice on masturbation, sexting, nudes, whatever you need. Honestly, when it comes to sex, I'm the person you can talk to. Yeah.
Wait, hold it. You showing people how to send nudes off and sex?
I had a whole, my first event, the kickoff of my business was an event that I had for women to teach them how to take nudes, how to talk dirty in a cute way to their man,
Okay.
how to masturbate and what to masturbate with, and yeah. I also taught them like hand jobs and different techniques for oral sex.
You get the mojo back. Get the mojo back. I know we got some product back here. You told me you got some. What's this? Some butt plug?
Yeah, that's a butt plug.
Now this a small butt plug.
Yeah, so those are trainers.
This a big butt plug.
So when you think about these are trainers. So
okay.
This gets you ready for anal sex.
Okay.
So when you think about a penis, it's about that round.
Okay. I don't know.
I mean, you're a man, so
I'm
just
saying like the butt plug.
The width of it.
Oh, you talking about the butt area?
Yeah,
gotcha.
This goes inside, so it really just trains you so that when you do have anal sex, it's not so excruciating and painful. But these are just trainers. I mean, you can use them as well.
Also called the dookie shooters.
You can use them as well with masturbation because what a lot of women don't know is double penetration gives you a stronger orgasm. So if you put this in while your man is having sex with you, not only are you going to feel it, but he'll feel it too because your anus and the vagina are like this against each other.
Okay. Hey, fellas. Y'all hear that?
So
she trying to help y'all out to get where y'all need to be.
These kind of fun. Okay. Actually.
What else do you got back there fun?
Then we have, this is a vibrator. It's a G-spot vibrator for women. A man can use it on his woman. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are kind of weird about using toys. So
would it hurt a man pride to bring a big leg around and then use it on the, and then?
So it's a confidence thing, honestly. If you lack confidence, this probably ain't the best thing for you because I have dated people that wanted me to throw my toys in the trash, and I let them know they was crazy as hell.
Damn. So you said I'm not throwing Mandingo away. That's not going down.
The thing about it is too, though,
that'll hurt my feelings if you got a big ass Mandingo around that hoe. It did. You know, I might be out here regular. You might got the extra long coney over there. I might got that regular coney over here.
It's not the same though. And I tell people that all the time because they get into the mindset, well, you got me, why you need a toy? When you think about a toy, it's cold. Mm-hmm. It's not flesh.
Gotcha.
It's not that skin to skin. So a toy feels good.
No emotions.
Yeah, a toy feels good, but it's not a man.
Gotcha.
So you can masturbate all day long. You still gonna be horny and want a nigga to come and knock your socks off.
So where can they get your products in?
On my website. I have a website. It's www.sjsecretseductions.com.
Okay.
I sell all my lingerie there, and I have some of my toys on there as well. Kind of revamping the toys because social media is kind of iffy about toys. So I've been blacklisted on a couple of
that's what I was going to ask you. Like, what are the struggles of you trying to get your company out?
The only struggle that I've had is the toys. Honestly, that's why I kind of switched when the pandemic hit. I kind of switched and started the lingerie a little heavier because I was all toys at first at one point. But I definitely switched. I had to go back and kind of brainstorm, okay, what can I do to keep this business going and keep the money going, because lingerie and adult novelty to me goes hand in hand.
Right.
But that's the only struggle that I've had is really the promotion of it. So most of my sales definitely come from word of mouth or from people who know me and know people who are interested in that kind of thing. But yeah, like Google, they deleted my merchant account. Facebook deleted my merchant account as well a couple of times. So
the whole ass governments you was talking about.
With they bitch ass.
Man, damn governments, man.
Yeah, so and it's crazy too, because even when I post some of my lingerie, they'll tell me that it contains sexual content, which blows my mind because you have Fenty,
right,
and you have Adore Me, and you have all these other things, all these other companies that have women advertising, in panties and bra, and I remember having to like appeal certain things and saying it's just like somebody having on a thong swimsuit. So
right.
How are you gonna take my post down and tell me that I can't advertise this or whatever? So
I tried to boost a post for one of our shows one time. They wouldn't let me because they said I was like
sexual content, but I think it also comes.
We wasn't even doing nothing on it. It was a regular show. I was like, but I see people doing some old racist shit, throwing it out there all the time, and I be like, how is that just swinging through the?
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, I know why. I ain't tripping. I know what's going on.
Exactly. So that's I think that's the biggest struggle that I actually run into when it comes to the adult novelty and lingerie. I mean, just the sex business in general, because, like I said, and then too, I used to get reported a lot. Especially on Facebook. They didn't mind reporting my ass. Because I talk a lot of shit too.
Okay, that's why
I talk a lot of shit.
So
I'm gonna talk shit.
For a black woman in this world right now, I see they trying to quiet y'all down right now, and I see y'all ain't having that shit. So to speak to that of people trying to quiet down your thoughts and things of that nature. I
don't even know if it's so much of trying to keep us quiet. I think it's more so of trying to keep us divided. Than anything. So it's easier to say, to bash somebody and get somebody on board to bash everyone or whatever that the case may be, because they don't want black people to be together. They don't want people to be together in general, because when you think about it, the ultimate goal of life is to love everybody. And if you can keep people divided and keep them angry and keep them, talking down or whatever the case may be, people are more drawn to negativity than positivity.
What I learned during this pandemic at the beginning, people was like, man, we're all in this together, and now all of a sudden you start getting worried. Now I went from being in the store where people would be like, thank you for being out here for working, to where now they be like, nigga, you got the cooties. You them black motherfuckers that be going out all the time. I be like, but y'all in the grocery store on Tuesday in the morning.
The thing about it is, for me, when it comes to the whole pandemic, because I can't even call it a pandemic, the panoramic, whatever the fuck they want to call it.
Yeah.
Anybody who goes outside their home is putting themselves at risk. If it's airborne, like they were saying before, I walk outside my door, I'm at risk. I go into the grocery store, I'm at risk. I go sit down at a restaurant, I'm at risk. So what is the difference in me going to go party or going to a restaurant or going to the grocery store or going to a park? What is the difference? You're putting yourself at risk every time you walk out your door, because it's airborne, right? That's what they told us.
I don't even listen to them no more. I don't even care. I just put my mask on.
Put this mask on so you don't spread it. But these masks aren't holding everything in, because they open on the side. Yeah. I mean, air is going out. Molecules and all this bullshit is still circulating in the air. So I just think it's a bunch of bullshit.
So how do you get through that though? Because like for people like me, I think it's bullshit as far as like how they got us trying to spread out. Like you talking about 6 foot, but them ain't even spread out 6 foot. I'm a 6 foot nigga. And
if I lay on this damn ground, that ain't 6 feet.
6 feet. So what the fuck is we doing? Like all this shit, I be like, it's annoying. Like, why do I gotta come in the restaurant with a fucking mask on? Then as soon as I sit down,
I can take it off. I literally just went out to eat the other day, and when I was walking in, the person that I was with was like, "Put your mask over your nose all the way." And I looked, and I said, "Do what?" He was like, "Yeah, pull it over your nose all the way." And I said, "I'm not gonna be walking around here like a fucking animal. If you don't want me in your place, I will politely leave."
Yeah.
I'm not about to. First of all, my daughter, what really pissed me off about the whole thing, and I was like, "Fuck these muzzles," is my daughter. We were at the mall, and you know, when you're in the mall, they make you keep your mask on at all times, unless you're far enough away from somebody to pull it down to breathe or whatever. But my daughter's nose started bleeding, and that was it for me. I was like, I already wasn't feeling it, but I'm gonna do it because you know other people are afraid. I'm not afraid.
Right.
I'm gonna do it. But when my daughter's nose started bleeding, I was like, fuck y'all. Yeah. And what y'all got going on. I'm not finna. First of all, there's toxins that are in your body that you have to breathe out.
That shit kind of make me sick sometimes. Like, sometimes I be walking. It seems like only when I'm in the mall, I don't know why, I'll be walking and I'm in the mall with this mask. And for some reason, I start feeling sick. And I don't know what the fuck that is, but when I'm in that mall in that mask and I start getting paranoid, it feel like I'm suffocating. I be like, man, I finna get the fuck out of here. I be like, it's too much shit going on. And I start thinking, I be like, why the fuck I gotta wait in this line to go in this fucking Nike store? You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is dumb, man. Like,
not too many people in here, but again, if somebody is in this store and they have the virus, they can put their hand on something and touch it, because y'all not going back behind everybody fucking wiping everything down every time the six people leave out this fucking store. So again, we're all still at risk of it. So what is all the stipulations for? Oh, to minimize it. And then too, with the media, they don't put out the good shit because they don't tell you that people are actually recovering. The recovery rate is higher than the death rate. But what they put out there is everybody dying.
They get the numbers going.
Yeah,
they get
it's
the
to
ratings.
keep the fear going.
That's why I stopped watching news. I was like, nah, y'all motherfuckers just gonna give me death rates all day. I don't want to see that shit. Like,
like a 99% recovery rate.
Yeah, it is. It's a 99%. But and that's just the thing. You know, they're not gonna. It is.
It is.
Do your research.
Nigga,
Definitely
it's some niggas dead out here, man.
I mean, it is a lot of people dying from it.
Like, that's why I said, I could get, if y'all would have said 95. But when you say 99, that's like 1%. That's what I'm saying. I know it's a heavy.
When it first came out, that's what they said. It was only 1% of people dying.
And the reason why I don't do my reason like that is because it's research to combat everything in this world. So when people tell me something about, hey, do your research, they'll send me. He done did it plenty of times. They'll send some bullshit ass catches and stats and shit about Kobe. Then I go and look at another one and it got a different one. Then I go look at another one and it got a different one.
But that's what.
So I don't know which is true.
That's what the media is for. Social media. It's to condition your mind to believe certain things. So
yeah, fuck that.
You have to read into shit.
Cause I remember when it first happened, I'm going in these stores. I was going in mass store when it first happened, and people was in the store like, man, come on, bro.
And now everybody walking around in the mask.
Now I come in the store, that same person, if I don't have that mask gonna go tell me, say, you need to get the fuck up out of here. And I'm like, man, how this shit go, man? Like, what is what? But speaking of that,
nobody's
though,
gonna know.
As the government, I know you don't fuck with the government. So how did you feel about the events that happened on Capitol Hill Wednesday?
And you know what's so funny? Because I don't watch television. I don't pay attention to the news. I trust God and the universe to lead my spirit and soul where it need to go.
Gotcha.
So, people start calling me. It was like, you watching the news? And I was laughing like, y'all know damn well I don't watch TV. I don't even have cable in my house. Like, I don't watch TV.
Real tough.
So when I got on social media and I seen it, I laughed. I laughed hysterically. I like had tears in my eyes laughing because, for one, black people are oppressed and tortured when they protest, but all these goddamn colonizers have ran up in the government shit with all these armed people around them, and not one of them was shot down or killed.
Taking selfies.
They taking pictures. They removed
Took
the
mail and told them I left a quarter on the desk.
Listen, sitting up in they shit like this.
Man, I want to know what the charge is going to be. Is they going to get them 10 years that Trump said they going to get? When the looting starts, the shooting starts. Is what he said.
The thing about it is, and this is just my opinion, I think it's all a part of their plan. Because again, they control the media. So it's a distraction because they know that the conscious are conscious and they're waking up. So the only thing they can do is keep the unconscious afraid. And that put more fear on people. Oh, they finna come and they just finna start acting a damn fool. They not finna act a damn fool. It is very ironic that the same day that this happened, y'all delete all of Trump's accounts. Why did y'all do that?
Yeah, like it.
I think it's a part of the plan. They knew this shit was gonna happen. We gotta find them. Y'all know exactly who the fuck these people are. The KKK is a whole fucking corporation in the United States of America. To be a corporation, you have to be a legal fucking business. It's a corporation. They have a headquarters. Y'all know what the fuck going on. The United States of America is the United States of America Corporation. We are all test dummies. We're all legal slaves. Our birth certificate, our social security, all that. They know everything. They ain't got to figure out who the fuck these people are. They watching us anyways. Your phone. The people who own social media, they cover their damn cameras on their phones when they doing shit. Why? Because we're being watched at all times.
Yeah,
There's nothing that you do that they don't know about.
I looked at
whoever the
something
fuck
one
people
time.
are,
It was Andre $, and I typed in. We were talking about it.
and you pulled
I
your
said
picture
Andre
phone up,
$,
and
wife.
that shit was right there.
I got on Google and I typed the A, and it said Andre $, wife. I said, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, that's not something that's supposed to come up when you type A into the
Exactly.
Google that I haven't typed in ever, that I didn't go search. I was talking about it.
Yeah,
and then the first thing I go to, that shit said, I said, oh shit.
Yeah, they listening.
But what
they
can we
watching.
do without the fucking phone? We
That's-
couldn't get this interview together without these phones. That's the
That's
problem.
what it is. I mean, like I said, they put everything in television. I can't think of the movie, but y'all probably know the name of this movie. I watched it a long time ago, where they took over the entire world. They shut the electricity off. They popping up on your televisions and talking to you and telling you and locking down the elevators. That's why they're making everything electronic.
Yeah.
So they'll be able to control everything when they want to.
My mama lost her job because they went into stuff like that. Because she used to make the chips by hand, the electronic chips at Lee Turno, and shit. After a while, they started figuring out computers to make these chips, so they don't need these people on the assembly line.
Yeah.
That's what happened with them cars and them people in them Ford companies.
Exactly.
But yeah, that
Exactly.
technology, that's what's happening to Walmarts and stuff. It ain't for be no checking.
cashiers.
And some
Exactly.
people ain't got it. That's what they need to do. They want to do that.
They
Be
ain't gonna-
cashiers.
exactly.
These old ladies can't be stocking no shelves for y'all, man. So they need that cashier job to keep them rolling.
I think
they getting them up out of there.
and like we were saying earlier, I think it's just a way to keep people disconnected. No human interaction, because lack of human interaction is lack of empathy and feelings. And
You right though.
people in power, they don't have empathy, they don't have feelings. All they know is power, and they'll do anything that they can do to keep it at all costs. So
You know how that makes sense what you just said, cause that you say that because since this pandemic, I can feel myself like becoming numb to
yeah,
having feelings for people. Cause I be like, y'all ain't got no fucking sympathy for me.
exactly.
So fuck all
and that
y'all.
goes back to the face covering.
Yeah, but I'm not feeling. All I'm getting is anger every day, and people mad, and we not seeing each other, and we not talking, and we trying to avoid each other, and that kind of makes sense now, cause this year
It's a
I
lack of
became like
empathy,
I've been
a lack-
like, all right, yeah, you going through it, but nigga, we all going through it, so shit, get over that shit.
Exactly. That's
That
what
do
they
make
want.
sense.
That's exactly what they want, to keep you divided.
I
keep
shouldn't
you
be like
angry.
that.
You shouldn't. You definitely shouldn't.
I don't know.
Because
Sometimes
when you think about it too, yeah, you're going through something, but there's always somebody going through something worse.
that's what I be saying though. That's
Yeah,
why I
it's
feel like
always
that's why I
somebody
be
going
like
through
I don't
something
want no
worse.
sympathy for
And so,
everybody if
just
everybody's
because-
going through it.
Yeah, just because the person looks the part, you don't know what they're going through when they walk through the door of their home, or what their thought process is, because you said, nigga, we all going through it. That can make him walk out that door and go kill himself.
Yeah.
So, and again, that's what it is. They want a lack of empathy. They want a lack of love, because at the end of the day, I said the end goal of life is to learn to love unconditionally, no matter what, and that's with every human being. It's not even every human being, every living organism you should treat as if it is you. To a bug, a plant, whatever the case may be.
I'm gonna kill that roach if I
No.
see that motherfucker.
They all have
Man in
a
black.
place. They all have a place. They all have a place in this world. They're here for a reason. God put them on this earth for a reason. I don't kill bugs.
Shit.
I don't kill them. I take them and I politely put their ass right outside where they belong.
That's what my mama do.
I used to be that way though. Now you kill a bug and I be like, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? Why the fuck you go? What if I walked up and stepped on your ass?
What that nigga bite me though? Like so
What if you are reincarnated and your spirit comes back as a roach?
I don't give a fuck. As long as I'm back.
If somebody come snap on your ass.
Like a roast too.
And when you go up in somebody's shit and you looking at their foot finna crush you, like, damn.
See, I'ma know the ins and outs. I'm be like, man, they need to go to work from 8 to. You know what I'm saying? I can get out here.
You don't know that
crumbs.
You don't know that though because it come back as a roast.
Damn, if I come back. What's that movie when Chris Rock came back as the white dude? You know, how you seen the movie when he came back? Chris Rock had died and then he came back as a white dude.
I think I do know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it.
If I came back, who would you want to come back as?
I don't know, honestly.
You know what I want to come back as?
I believe in past lives, so I think we've all been.
I want to come back as a point guard for the Lakers. If a nigga, I gotta be the point guard. Whoever that is in 20, I don't know how long I'll be here, but I ain't gonna say that. But whoever it is at that time, I want to come back as him. But, hey, you done taught me a lot in just this hour that I ain't know, man. And I can say this, man, that's crazy that you see what you selling these toys and stuff. People wouldn't think, oh, this black woman knows this much about this. And that's a great thing, man.
It'd be so funny when I do talk to people because they be like, damn, you're actually kind of smart. And I be like, what did y'all think I was going to be?
How you going to teach me about getting booty and about the government? That's like...
I mean, you got to be multifaceted.
Damn.
You got to be able to hold a conversation. You got to be able... I feel like this knowledge is power and a lack of knowledge is not good.
Right.
And I also feel like anybody who has knowledge and does not share it with the world is doing themselves an injustice. Mm-hmm. So... I take pride in learning. Like, if you can teach me something, if I can sit down and have a conversation with you and we can teach each other something, we can be friends. We can be friends. If you can teach me
Thank you for watching this episode of Big Homie the Podcast. Make sure you check out SJ Secret Seductions. Link in the description. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.
Ain't no game, bitch. I'm looking for the right